What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of BSSB Reacts, where we smoke blunts and react. This go around, we're watching what the English people think about Americans. Easy English 97. As you can tell, I don't know what the hell this is. Eric, this
No
is your
idea.
pick. You don't know what it is?
No idea. I just found a video and like, oh, we'll see what it is. Maybe
No,
react to
I
it.
mean, I get the concept of the
Yeah.
thing, but I don't know who this is. I don't
Yeah, I
know
don't know
what's
what they're
about to
reacting
happen.
to or nothing. So we'll
So,
see. We're gonna find out together. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this shit, and send nudes. BSSBmail.com. Let's go.
well done, sir. All right, let's get into this.
Welcome to Easy English. So today I'm on the beach and I want to know what the people of Brighton think of their cousins across the pond. This is what Brits think of Americans. Here we go.
Well, let's see what these fucking cocksuckers got to say about us.
Jesus, harsh off the rip. They might like us for all you know, dude.
I don't know. We're gonna find out though.
We are. Hopefully.
What are your just general thoughts on Americans?
My general thoughts on Americans are, I think they're quite brash, they're quite loud people.
Well, that's quite brash of you to say.
I was actually kicked off Facebook for 24 hours for
fucking
making
Karen.
a remark about the Americans.
There's a big contrast between everybody's, not just England's, but everybody's awareness of American culture through films and TV series and stuff, and then how it is in real life. And they have a reciprocal lack of understanding of other people's cultures, partly maybe because their media system is just so big and it pumps out so much stuff.
I like to sit down and
they'll
talk to this guy.
remake
Yeah, this guy's
everything,
making
right?
sense.
The Ring, The Office, the this, the that. They remake it in their own light, so they don't get as much cultural education as maybe other countries do.
First of all, what are your general thoughts
I can see what he
on,
means.
Americans, US citizens?
Okay, I suppose mainly we meet Americans when we travel abroad anyway. And so we see them as tourists and don't always have the best opinion of them as tourists. They're quite loud and brash and and I guess weight is an interesting issue as well because we always see very overweight Americans.
No,
So
a lot of
that's sort
fatties.
of perception.
Right, my thoughts a bit mixed in a way,
Okay.
because as we were growing up in
Sure.
poverty-stricken England, when Americans came over here, they always seemed to have lots of money and
That's how they get
perhaps
over
a
there.
little bit louder than we are. However,
You soft-spoken
after
motherfuckers. That's your
holidaying
problem.
in America, I found them incredibly kind, quite sort of gentle and interested in people in England.
Yeah, just get to know
And
us.
The royal family.
They're just quick to judge.
which I didn't know that much about. And also incredibly polite on the roads because they don't drive as fast as we do.
But we're so
How about you?
brash.
What are your
But
But-
we're so brash.
They're probably
I think they're
confused about driving on the wrong side of the road, you know what I mean? On the other side of the
Fuck.
road, not necessarily the wrong side.
People, let's go.
I can't tell if you're genuinely offended or playing it
Well,
up.
this bitch right here. Let's see what these fucking two Karens got to say.
Well, I didn't realize you were going to get so offended by all this. I like it. You're getting fired up.
Can be rude and abrupt.
Yeah.
I don't like Donald Trump.
These bitches are rude.
Not many people do.
No,
My experience of being with Americans in America is that they were always very friendly and very welcoming.
This guy sounds like Obi-Wan
And
Kenobi.
particularly in New York, for example. I met quite a few people in New York. And they were like
Kinda.
firm but fair. And I think they're very honest.
That's it.
Only through the sort of, I suppose, the stereotypes that you know and create through yourself. They've seemed as a nation very patriotic
Yeah.
compared to what perhaps we're more divided about that here. I
Really?
think seems
Yeah,
to be
they're pretty
from whatever
divided about that shit here,
political
too.
Background they are in America, I'd say they all appear
Nowadays.
very to believe in the flag and freedom of speech and all the what's the various amendments that they have.
Oh, yeah.
But so I think they're probably more together in some ways than perhaps we are on certain things. but they're also very different from
Enough.
different polarizing views as well, I suppose.
All right, sorry, I had to calm the fucking dog down. Let's roll it back a little bit because I missed what this guy kind of said.
A general overview of US citizens is it's a vast mixture. This country is a small mixture, but yeah, lots of people think Americans are the big country, lazy, fat, as a lot of people say, but I've met and worked with Americans who are just not like that, and people from different states next door behave and act totally differently.
I've not travelled too much in the US. However, I've been to the East Coast, New York and Boston. My perception has been very good. New Yorkers slightly more brash than the Bostonians, I guess, but I think the perception is very much that they are slightly naive, ignorant, perhaps. And you get this perception that they're all obese and love huge portions. I can agree.
Yeah, we do get huge portions here.
I don't know if it's fair that they're all naive and ignorant. And I guess on the reverse, that they think that we are very posh and all speak well and drink tea and eat scones. And again, that's not who we all are.
Nice.
But yeah, I think there are a lot of stereotypes.
Okay, we're about halfway through, and like, I haven't really said much, but like, this is like it's pretty much exactly what we would say.
Yeah.
If
no,
we were.
Yeah. No, I get it.
We're all the same. You know.
I
what
was
mean?
trying to get it going by being so harsh and rude.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I know.
Like I was legitimately giving it a shot to see what it actually was.
I was trying. I was being.
But it's all shit that we would say if they asked us questions about people in Britain or people in Africa or anywhere, you know, China. It's all just like the stupid Karen bitches, as you put them. Like, they're all just ignorant, dumb people who don't know what they're talking about. And then you hear other people that are like, no, they're basically saying what I'm saying now. We're all just kind of the same. Some people are fat and stupid. Some people are not.
Hard workers.
And they're showing you examples of this. Some people in Britain are ignorant, fat Karens. And some people in Britain are smart, cultured people who know, no, people are different all over the place. There's good Americans, you know? But I imagine that's what it's going to continue to be for here on out. But let's keep going, I guess.
Well, I'm a bit biased because I've got relatives in America. So, yeah, I've got relatives in California, and I think they're great. They're really friendly and open.
And do they have any?
She was like, she's forced saying this. Like, I don't want to piss off the relatives. So I'm just going to say they're nice.
She's saying, she's just saying she has a biased opinion.
I think they're very warm and friendly and hospitable.
See? She
But I
can't
do
give a
love
fair
English
thing
people
because she
too.
knows people in America.
Don't get me wrong.
This video.
Like, even if it was true, you could tell that just seemed completely fake. Like, she seemed like she
I don't
didn't
think it
mean
was.
that
I
at
feel
all.
like that was completely genuine. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're high, bro.
I
think you're overthinking all this shit.
Just look at the bitch on the left. Just look at her face. She just looks just like fucking. She's ready to just be. She looks, dude. She reminds me of the mean ass like playground monitor. That was just a fat lazy bitch that didn't want to do anything.
I mean, I guess I like a few of my playground monitors.
well,
so
one couple
I guess I'm biased towards playground monitors.
To the US.
Yes, I have.
Whereabouts in the US? Are you
I did the Florida thing. Went to Universal Studios,
Florida thing.
etc.
That's like what it is.
And it was
no?
fantastic. Had a fantastic time. The Americans were lovely. It was very clean. So yeah, I had a really good time there.
This is very
And they seemed to
contradicting
like
her
the
shit.
English.
Yeah?
Yeah, they had very
We are
different
their
opinions
cousins.
earlier.
So they have to be slightly nice to us.
We were loud and
My
brash,
aunt
but then
used
we
to
were
live there
lovely.
as well in New York.
Maybe that dude off camera was like, "Well, aren't you being a little harsh?" You know what I mean? She was like, "Yeah, you know, I'm just taking the piss out of them." You know, I don't know what they say over there, but it seems to me like maybe, you know, there was something in between there.
So I remember New York in the early 70s and travelling down on my own on a Greyhound bus.
Oh, this bitch did acid.
From the airport
Oh,
out
yeah.
to where she lived, and I was 15 years old. I don't
She was
think
done
you
some
probably
acid and got
that
fucking
happen
rode
now.
hard.
Whereabouts in America did you go to?
We've been to California twice, and we've also been to Florida
Ah, so
and
east and
New
west.
York.
I bet you this bitch is in the rocks.
See, they go to like some of the most like random or places. Well, not random, but like Florida and New York are like touristy areas. Even people in America go to Florida and New York for like vacations and shit.
Yeah.
Like old people retire to Florida, and like so they're meeting all kinds of like Florida's here. We talk about Florida Man, which is just like a fucking amalgam of all the crazy articles
shit.
about Florida Man kills 4 people. Florida Man jumps off it. You know what I mean? Like Florida Man gets eaten by an alligator.
Yeah, they had
like,
that thing where you put like your birthday in Florida Man, and they had that whole thing going around the internet.
Yeah, Florida Man is like a thing now. Like Florida people are crazy. Of course, if you're the only idea you have is Florida and like New York, those are two of the craziest places here.
And the other one's California with all the crazy ass fucking bullshit they have going on with people
California's
shitting on the streets.
Yeah, California is a fucking homeless village now. You know what I mean?
So, good opinions. Come out to the old Midwest.
Yeah, you're just like the people saying the dumb shit are people that didn't hang out, like just went to the weirdest places. Well, it seems they did anyway.
Yeah.
But here we go.
We work primarily from the East Coast and then some from the West Coast, but I think there's such a different range of people across the states because it's such a vast country. Vastly different sort of cultures and the demographics.
I see what they did here.
I suppose it depends on where you go, what different kind of people you experience.
If you could take a character.
Okay, you see what they did here? They pulled an okie doke. They got us. They cut it correctly so that they started out with all the harsh criticisms first to make you think that like some people are fucking dickheads and some people are, and then like it's clever editing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now everybody's like seeming reasonable. Well, not everybody. Some people were reasonable beforehand.
This dude looks like the guy from Backstreet Boys.
You know what? Like, if it's the one I'm thinking of, like the littler dude. Yeah. He does kind of. That's not a bad thing. It's not an insult. It's a good looking dude.
Just saying, it looks like him.
But here we go.
Mixed with like Shankle.
Yeah, somebody that nobody knows.
That to improve
but kind of,
life or UK culture. Is there something that you like that you take?
Yeah, I think I'm a huge sports fan. I think the college sport is amazing.
I agree, motherfucker. You're smart.
Yeah, so
college sports is better.
Played first team tennis, but I was playing in front of maybe 3 people, whereas over there it's as big as some big tournaments, and I think it's the same for all sport. So I think that culture of sports in college and university being of huge importance to getting into a professional sport would be really, really cool.
Okay, so that's a big difference. I didn't know.
Yeah, you get sponsored and you get drafted into the professional leagues as well.
Right. Nice. Well said.
I guess their
that's cool.
Lack of reserve, I suppose. How does that contrast with how you see people in our country? Americans are more. They give their opinion more freely, I think. And that's not necessarily
half of them. A good portion of them, yeah.
I think we probably could learn a bit more from that. We're sometimes too reticent, too shy to say what we think.
Absolutely.
Too closed, whereas Americans are much more open. You can sort of tell what they're thinking and feeling.
Right. Is there anything that you would take from their culture or from their sort of personality traits that would improve Britain?
Yes, they seem to be quite happy to what we call blow your own trumpet.
I like
whereas we always downplay.
That's like toot your own horn.
Would you let her blow your own trumpet?
I think that's good. I think it must be good for children.
Not even LTA,
to have confidence in themselves. Yes.
Yeah, you can toot your own horn.
Yes,
as well.
Definitely. Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We're quite. You have to be self-deprecating.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
That positivity, I think, generally, I think would go down pretty well, I think.
Is this saying that...
All right, right now, pause this shit real quick.
Self-deprecating or something.
If you had to guess what this guy does for a living, what do you think it is? Top 3.
I think he either like works with books or he's a teacher. Maybe like a professor.
I'm going writer.
Or an author.
I'm going
writer.
Either like he writes scripts or books or something. I'm just covering like a writer in some sort. Like plays. He might write plays or he might write books, but he writes. I got this feeling this guy writes a lot. I also feel that this dude
you can know this just from this guy, huh?
Yeah, I got a feeling this guy goes to the same place every day and gets the same fucking hot tea.
Hot tea.
Every
Yeah, oh
morning.
yeah, they like tea over there a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also believe this guy has 2 cats.
Okay,
No
that's
girlfriend, no wife.
Very specific things you named about this guy. You asked me what he did for a living. Yeah, I mean that could all very well be so. I just think he looks like probably like a smart dude.
Oh, he's intelligent as fuck. That sweater's killing it.
Maybe he's into
not
music
sweater,
or something.
scarf. That scarf, he's rocking it hard.
Yeah, seems like he gets some style.
Yeah, I like it.
But all right, here we go.
Self-deprecation is fine.
Yeah.
And I think that's quite a nice trait. But I think sometimes it can go a bit far. And I think a lot of people can put themselves down, or it can be a bit oppressive.
Right.
Like the British can be a bit oppressed.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like the Americans are much more open to what life can bring.
Yeah.
Freedom.
The one thing I think Americans have got, which a lot of people don't agree with, is they believe in their country.
We got fucking guns,
Majority, you know, perhaps not everyone, but I think the Americans say, hand on, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, and they're proud of it. And I think Britons should be the same. And there's lots of reasons why they're probably not.
Yeah.
So they're
But
down
we
for
should
like
be proud of what we've
patriotism.
got. We've done a
Seen
lot.
as a bit of a faux pas here to be kind of proud of your nation.
Yes,
Right?
yeah. People are embarrassed, I think, too.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. Let us know in the comments below.
That's the
your
one
thoughts
problem
on the
you know
US
America don't
citizens.
have.
And we'll
And
see
that's
you
why
next
we'd
week.
win a lot of wars.
Bye.
Because if it came down to it, there's a lot of motherfuckers that just grab a gun and go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of proud ass motherfucking Americans.
We have the right to bear arms, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that-
like-
we have that for many different reasons.
Yeah, but like how he was saying, like how he wished they had more people like stand up, put their hand over their heart and shit, like national anthem type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like that's one reason why we're such a powerful country is just because of that pride. Like in the long run, there's a lot of disagreement in this country.
Yeah.
But if it came down to it, we're all like, we would all gang together and you're fucked. It'd be gang shit.
Yeah, like when it comes down to it, we're all pretty
Like, you've
united.
seen what
That's
happened
why
with-
we're the United States of
Yeah.
America. Like,
I mean, you've seen after 9/11, it didn't matter what you were, what you did. People were fucking loving each other for a little while. That's what we should go back to.
yeah. No, I like to think we're like that, but things are pretty weird these days. You never know.
Yeah.
Times are crazy. But I understand what a lot of these people were saying, and I still feel the way I did about halfway through. And I also think that they tricked us with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody seemed way more reasonable in the second half of the video.
Yeah.
But no, we're all just normal people. We all think the same shit. You know what I
We all
mean?
do
Like,
our same. Like you
we
said
all
earlier.
have the same different types of people. We just have different ways of referring to them or how we relate them to wherever our geographical location is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
no
we all
doubt.
have like ways of saying things. Like she said something about blow your own trumpet or some shit, and I said, "Oh, like toot your own horn," and then like they brought that up later. So like,
Yeah.
this video pretty much just proved everything I thought already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get if that makes sense.
No, I got you. That's
Find out
cool.
that I'm high. It's
I'm
hard
glad
to
I
fucking-
can enlighten you with this video, dude.
Thanks, buddy. Good video, dude.
Hey, thanks, Mark.
You're welcome, buddy. Yeah. I guess that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So, you got anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, buddy. Well, that was us reacting to what do English people think about Americans. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends. And
Send nudes.
apparently send nudes. And until next time.
Later.